strength in all my weakness. You're the healer of my wounds. Joy instead of mourning. Teach my heart to follow you. My guide ever before me, yeah. Speaking light upon my path. Forever here around me, yeah. Fear won't overwhelm your love.
Hello you guys, and happy Saturday. It is quite an exciting day. Today the plan is to get our garden set up and planted, and we've been waiting for this. Feels like forever, I don't know. In Michigan the winters are so long, you just kind of think about gardening in summer. Kind of helps you get through the last ridiculous bit of frigid weather that you feel like should be warm. So we've been planning this for a while, super excited. It's been a nice slow morning. Griffin's actually out fishing with a friend, and I've been taking it easy over here. I got some yard work done last night, and I guess I overdid it because I was about an inch away from completely passing out. Come here, Rosie. So, Griffin told me to take it easy this morning, so I did, and now I got to water some of the plants. Those forget-me-nots, I just transplanted those pots the other day because they actually popped up in the middle of the yard. I don't know why, but that's the beauty of waiting too long to mow your lawn, I guess. But the plan with those is to eventually plant them around a tree. So, since I was about 11 years old, I've had this dream of having like this pool of blue forget-me-nots around a tree. My mom always had forget-me-nots in the house I grew up in, and I don't know, it's just been a dream of mine, so I am gathering up all the forget-me-nots I can find, and eventually I'm going to plant them outside, I think in the front yard near the crabapple tree, which is currently blossoming right now and looks so beautiful. I'm also going to plant some daisies around, I think that's an oak tree, before Griffin gets back. That's what I intended to finish last night before I, didn't feel so well. But he should be back in about an hour, so I'll have plenty of time to do that. Also, I should probably show you guys how much work has had to get done ahead of time to actually facilitate having a garden this year. Griffin has been working his tail off to cut down some pine trees so we'd have enough sunlight to even have a garden. We have a ton of trees on our property, which is wonderful, but if you want to do anything in the yard other than have trees, you kind of have to get rid of some of them. So that finally got completed last night. A friend helped us finish up, so I'm just going to show you. So before we could even think about gardening, we had to get rid of these 7 trees. I think I'm counting right. We had to get rid of these 7 trees, so Griffin's been working hard with that with our neighbor, who was so sweet to help us chop them down, because it's kind of a 2-person job at least. So yeah, super glad those are down. Now here on our back porch, we've got our raised beds, which we'll be planting. Griffin's gonna take one, I'm gonna take one. He said I could plant whatever I wanted, but there are certain things I just wanna have to be able to put up for this winter. So I'm kinda gonna fill in the gaps. And also over there, the little white boxes that you can kind of see. The bee that just flew by my ear. Our bees came in yesterday, which is really exciting. Our hives died in the winter. So we got the bees, and the way he got them, they came with a package, not a package, like a little box that he can use to catch swarms if there's ever any swarms. So that's exciting. Sorry, this is super shaky, but there are mosquitoes everywhere.
Jesus, I will sing your praises forevermore. Forevermore.
Griffin just got home. Fishing did not go well, so he didn't get back till 2 hours later than expected. So the game plan for the day has changed because it's supposed to storm later. So we're just gonna try to get the beds, I don't know if you can see them behind me, get them filled and then go shopping for plants, but not try to get them in the ground today because it's just probably not gonna happen unless the rain holds off miraculously, and then that'd be great, and then it would water the garden for us. So anyways, here he comes. I'm gonna stop this. Okay, so despite the fact that I'm in a sweater, it is hot, and oh my goodness, the lighting keeps switching on me, which is really great, especially when I can't reach and then I think either way, despite the fact that I'm in a sweater, it's very hot, just trying to protect from the sun. We just filled our beds with our first layer. I did a layer of the pine boughs, whatever you call those, that we just had from the trees that they took down. Griffin filled his with cardboard and pine sticks. I'm gonna go fill mine with pine sticks. And I think he's going to get compost. So yeah, I'll show you. So there is Griffin's with cardboard and the pine, and then over here is mine, and here he comes with the stuff. And just as I pull out the camera, the sun comes out and the tractors get really loud. Oopsies. Is that better? It's still really bright. Okay, either way, I just wanted to show you. So, my bed, we then did a layer of leaves and some ashes, and so we did the same in Griffin's. The ashes are hopefully break down the compost, and the pine little branches, because we don't have any chickens to put chicken droppings or something with acidic to break it down. So we're doing, he's currently getting dirt, and then we're gonna layer it. I'm not gonna show you guys all that we're doing because trying to film and get it done quickly at the same time is kind of impossible. But either way, that's what's going on. There's a bumblebee that wants to eat me. There's a bumblebee that wants to eat me.
Oh.
I am currently sitting, thank God the sun went behind the clouds for a little bit. Griffin's filling up the trailer with the trailer tires with some air, and he has brought in 2 loads of dirt. The former owners left a big compost pile, so super thankful that we could use some dirt from that, which is really nice. And here he comes back. So anyways, he probably has like 2 or 3 more loads he has to do, and it's a lot of hard work, and I'm completely useless. So, go figure. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, it's hard when you're used to helping with hard work, and then you have to sit and watch someone else do it who also doesn't feel great. And I asked him, like, is there anything at all I can do? So I was breaking up some of the little twigs, which is really like the least helpful job right now. What he said is, I'm growing a human that will one day help him with the work. So I feel slightly better about myself, slightly. It's still kind of frustrating. It's a change of perspective, but after yesterday's scare, I still don't feel great today. I'm only going out when the sun goes behind the clouds, which isn't much, but it's a drastic difference in the way everything feels. So anyways, yeah, that's all I know for now. Happy Sunday. Needless to say, we did not vlog the rest of the day yesterday. right after that last video clip you saw, I suddenly got really weak, really tired, felt really sick. I had to come inside, lay down for a couple hours. So yeah, so that's why that ended. We did end up going shopping for plants, and it was a really weird day because there were a lot of like thunderstorms, so we were kind of trying to work in between those. And I'm not quite at the point where I'm comfortable filming in public yet because I don't know the rules. I don't want to make other people uncomfortable. But we found this super cute greenhouse that's about 20 minutes, half an hour away, and really enjoyed our time there. It was just an adorable, adorable little establishment. I think we got everything we need except for a cherry tree. So yeah, so then we came home, and it was storming more. So by the time we planted everything, it was about 8 at night and it was really dark. So that's why there's no vlog of that either. So I'm just gonna take you out there, show you the final result, show you what we ended up throwing in the ground, and Griffin's actually finishing up a couple of plants in a little project which I will show you. Also, before I forget, we did get potatoes. We were not able to plant those yet, but we got containers. We're gonna fill them with dirt and plant them in containers because we felt like filling our entire raised beds with dirt to accommodate potatoes was not really a wise use of our space. And Rosie was going after my Coke, which I'm currently drinking because yes, I threw up this morning. So either way, I'll take you out there in a second, and yeah, see you in a minute. Okay, so first of all, I planted my herbs on the back deck. Well, next to the back deck. It just seemed like the best place to put them, right near the bees. So you got basil, which I'm really hoping to turn into pesto if we get a good yield. My mom always made pesto growing up, so hoping we can freeze some of that this winter. We've got oregano, which is just very versatile for Italian cooking, and I enjoy drying it and using it over the winter. Then we have rosemary, which is pretty versatile for all sorts of things. Thyme, which I actually enjoy in tea sometimes, which is really strange. Sometimes. But yeah, thyme is just a very pleasant herb, especially to use with cooking potatoes. At least I think so. Then we have dill, which you all know where this is going. Pickling, hopefully, Lord willing. Lots of pickles this year. And you all know I can't resist my true love, lavender. Hoping to have a lot more plants next year. So we ran out of space in the planters, and so Griffin decided to experiment and use pallets to plant his peppers. What kind of peppers do you have?
California Gold Wonder sweet peppers and jalapenos. And if you wonder how I knew what California Gold Wonders were, it's because I read the tag yesterday at the nursery. I'm not an expert planter. Gardener? I think that sounds better.
Gardener. I don't know, but it looks good. So anyways, if anyone has any advice on planting in pallets, please comment below. This year's garden is definitely an experiment in all senses of the word. My part of the garden here, or my trough, if you will. Here, I don't know if you can quite see, but we've got 3 little mounds. Those are for cucumbers, which I planted by seed. We'll see if that was a really bad idea, but hoping for pickles this year. So they're pickling cucumbers specifically. Then we got tomatoes here and here. We've got Roma tomatoes and then beefsteaks. So hoping for lots of pasta and pizza sauce this year to can and have over the winter because it sure beats store-bought. And then I planted yellow onions. I don't know anything about planting onions, and so I just bought the plants, and we will see how it goes.
I got Bartholomew, he's the garden keeper, watching over my garden. I got 3 strawberry plants here, which I'm hoping for. They're apparently very hard to get well, or get done well.
To grow well.
Grow well. I got a lot of red onions. All these in here are red onions. So I have a bunch of red onions. I got 2 jalapeno plants here, and then the rest are all cauliflower. I got a whole section for cauliflower.
Yeah, he bought 6 plants of cauliflower, y'all. 6 plants of cauliflower. Okay, any cauliflower recipes, please comment below because we would greatly appreciate them. And then over here, we have his peppers. Oh, and I almost forgot, between some of the stumps, we actually planted asparagus. So hoping that that does good as well. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. that's our garden. We'll see how it goes. We'll give you guys updates as the year goes by. We'll see. He mulched his, I did not mulch mine. We're just experimenting. And the next year we'll be experts.
Yeah.
So we gotta go get ready for church. But thank you so much for watching and have a great week.
Have a good week.
See ya.